Can you all tell me the reason why Quavo will relocate from Atlanta to Florida after the death of TakeOff? There's something fishy that is going in that you all don't even understand. I appreciate some of you all that commented and, told me things that I didn't even know. And right now, I have one of the comments I want to read out to you guys under my post. So this is coming from Karen. And Karen say, that's why Quavo moved to Florida, away from the family, because he knew the family was going to be on his head, asking him what happened to TakeOff. And that's how he's going. Trust me, there is no two ways about it. But before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Still your favorite African brother reporting. So this is one thing I want to make clear, right? For you to be a successful musician right now in the music industry, there is a lot of sacrifices. And if you can't see that means you're still blind. Like you're not spiritual. That's what it means. And one of the people that commented on my last post also made it clear. And I appreciate him for doing that. And this is at light grind. He said, Quavo can't do anything. It was all part of the sacrifice. And right here, you can see that a lot of things are adding up. You get what I'm saying? And right now, TakeOff Mom is not really happy with Quavo. We need you. This is the time that we need you the most. We are back here in Atlanta, trying to go through it as family. The death of TakeOff, you were there, you refused to testify, you ran away, ran to Florida, allegedly. And right now, what do you want the family to do? Are you part of the family? Because it seems like, there's something you're trying to avoid. Like the last person said, he ran to Florida because, he couldn't answer no questions because he knows that the family gonna be all over him. Trust me. They're gonna be all over his head, asking questions. What happened? Talk to me. If you can't talk to the police, you can confide in me and talk to me and stuff like that. And Quavo don't want to say anything, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? And he ran to Florida, allegedly, and it's all crazy. So you can either see it from this point of view or you're spiritually blind. You get what I'm saying? And this is the dark side of it. This is the dark side of the music industry. And it keeps happening and it will continue happening until something is done about it. The person who killed TakeOff is still out there, walking freely. Nothing happened to them. They're happy with their life and stuff like that. And you here and you're telling me that's an accident. It's not no incident. The last person, the second victim that came up to testify, Sidney Leder, said everything was going cool until the party was over. So if it wasn't planned out, it could have happened when the party was going on. The party was over and they were playing dice game and boom, everything went off and it landed on TakeOff. And Quavo was the one that was arguing. And you guys were saying, Quavo was the target and it was a mistake that the bullet have to hit TakeOff. And that's a lie because Quavo was running down the hall. He was running as fast as possible. So if Quavo was the target, the person could have looked down the hall and fired the shot at Quavo. TakeOff was standing right the other side of the hall. So tell me if this is not all planned out, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? And that's why your eyes have to be opened, because this kind of things going on in the industry has been going on for a very long time. And we call it a game, we call it gangster, we call it whatever we want to call it. But trust me, the devil is behind it. Remember what the Bible says? The devil came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And what happened to TakeOff? He killed. He destroyed him. And that's a vibrant young man with a lot of talent, a lot of respect for the OGs. You get what I'm saying? He got a lot of love for people. You can see a lot of people who testified, on behalf of TakeOff. They were saying, no, he's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. He want no problem with no one. He goes on his own just about his music. And unfortunately, TakeOff died. You get what I'm saying? And the uncle Quavo was arguing, and TakeOff was the one that took the bullet. Isn't it crazy? And right now, TakeOff Mom is not happy about it. Right now, Quavo ran to Florida. What's Quavo running to Florida for? I think you should be with your family. Sit down with your family. Console your family. Go through the tough time with your family. Because you were there. I mean, if you weren't avoiding some questions and stuff like that, why did you run? You ran from the family and you ran from the police. You weren't telling the police what happened. The HPD said you refused to cooperate. And the least thing you can do is to leave Atlanta and run to Florida. No, man, that is not adding up. Something fishy is going on. And if you can see it, you're still blind. Trust me, you're just blind. You're just a carnal human being. You're just walking around without being spiritual. You're not thinking about it. Still allegedly. Right? But we have to use our head. There's a lot of sacrifices going on in the music industry. I mean, I make music myself. Right? I make music myself. So I know what's going on in the music industry. And you can shine if you can pay the price. If you can pay your dues, you can shine. And the only dues you can pay is human sacrifices. Go check it out. You know the history of Illuminati. You know the history of the dark side of the music industry and stuff like that. I mean, Kanye West said it. He said a lot of people go missing in Hollywood. His mom was a sacrifice. You heard Kanye West say it. He sacrificed his mom for fame, for money, and for all that stuff. And right here is TakeOff Mom going crazy on Quavo for running to Florida without sitting down to figure out everything that's going on, right? And I think it's crazy, but I'll allow you all to go ahead and share your opinions in the comment section. Tell me what you all think about this situation, man. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. See your favorite African brother reporting.